every human being after the first few days of his life is a product of two factors. One, on the one hand, it should be on one hand. On the one hand, there is his dash endowment. Okay, what is the meaning of endowment? There are two meanings, but one is funding. That we are not. That is not what we are talking about here. Here we are talking about a quality or ability possessed or inherited by someone. Okay, so something that is innate, something that has been there, something that is congenital. It can be inherited or it can be possessed, an ability that is possessed by someone. Okay, so that is the meaning of endowment, dash endowment. And on the other hand, there is the effect of environment. Okay, now, so we are talking about every human being after the first few days of his life is a product of, apart from this first few days of his life, what is a human being product of? He is a product of two factors. On the one hand, there is his dash endowment. That means his something that we are talking about, an ability or quality. So it has to be either congenital quality or it has to be something that is related to his genes. Okay, so both genital, genetics. Congenital means something that is, we discussed this word yesterday, something that is with someone by birth. Okay, and genetic, you know, something that is there in his genes. Okay, so both fit well. Now the confusion is between 2 and 5. Okay, so let's clear this confusion. And on the other hand, there is the effect of environment, including, okay, effect of environment including. Now when we talk about pedagogy, what is the meaning of? Including education can be one, okay, or it can be pedagogy as well. Now these two are very confusing. So pedagogy is teaching, okay, so it cannot be his teaching, his learning. We are talking about his education, not his teaching. Okay, so this actually means the method and practice. I am sure all of you know this word, very important word, of teaching. Especially as an academic subject or theoretical concepts. Okay, now if we look at the word pedagogy, okay, it talks about teaching. Okay, so we are talking about every human being. He's not the product, he's a product of two factors, it says clearly. One factor that we have already concluded should be something that is his ability from the very birth. Okay, so something that is with him by birth. Okay, that is one factor. The other factor being something that he has learned. Okay, so his education should be the next factor, not pedagogy. Pedagogy is teaching. Okay, so it's not his teaching that he is a result of, it's his learning that he is a result of. So that's why it will be option 2 and not option 5, Shubham. Okay, the power that we abdicate means to resign to others. There itself is, I don't know how do you make these statements, to others, out of our dash to others, out of our something to others. All right, so something to others, out of our vacillation to others. Okay, what is the meaning of vacillation? The inability to decide. Another word for a situation that Sony was asking, vacillation. All right, the inability to decide between two things, between two, it can be activity, it can be opinion, it can be anything, okay? So indecisive again, indecision. All right. The power that we abdicate to others out of our vacillation to others. Dangerously is an adverb and definitely it will not fit over here. However, it was yes, this will not go. Out of our anxious to others, again this anxiety to others it should be. So if we look at just parts of speech way, these two definitely they strike out. All right, hesitance to others is fine, insecurities to others is fine. Okay. Others who insult us with their faux intuition. It is written as F-A-U-X, but it is pronounced as faux. And what is the meaning of faux? It means artificial. Alright, intuitions is just something that I'm sure all of you know the meaning of the word intuition. Just something that comes naturally, without even thinking about it, without going through your conscience and deciding something. It's just something that quickly, for some people, we say some few people are very intuitive. That means they are able to quickly come up with know the scenario, quickly assess the scenario, or quickly understand the scenario without even thinking about it. Some people take a lot of time to think about situation, whether it is good, whether it is bad. Some people have it naturally. Those are intuitive people, right? So that's the meaning of intuitive. Or their authoritarian smugness. What is the meaning of smugness? Smugness is just excessive pride. Alright, smugness that comes back to hurt us so deeply, but the power we dash from our culture, certitude, that it just means certify, saves us. Certify, no, certain. Or it can also be confident. Okay, but what is the meaning of rest over here? Rest means forcibly take something, right? Forcibly take something, or forcibly. So how will it be rest? Insecurity is fine. The power that we abdicate to others out of our insecurities to others who insult us with their faux intuition or their authoritarian smugness that comes back to hurt us so deeply, but the power we wrest from our culture, certitude, that saves us. Wrestle. Okay. Yes, that is the right answer. E is the right answer. I was just asking you guys so that you tell me the right answer, but yes, that would be the right answer. Very difficult question. I hope these sort of questions do not, this question in particular does not come, and if it comes now, you know the solution. But I don't know, the statement itself is not, whoever has written this has just bombarded the statement with a lot of fancy words. That's all. Means nothing. Means something, but yes. Okay. Back to square one. It is not back at square one. It is always back to square one. Back to the drawing board. Do these both means the same? Yes, yes. Back to square one is, and back to the drawing board, it means start again from the start. Okay. A piece of cake and cakewalk, yes, both means spill the beans and let the cat out of the bag. Yes, all these mean the same thing. Can anyone tell me, I think back to square one and back to the drawing board, both are very prominent and very common, like piece of cake and a cakewalk. They are also very common idioms. If ma'am, could you please show me the screen once? Okay. Here it is, Vidya. That means resign to others, as in we give to others, we quit and we give it to others. Jay Murli, abdicate to others, that's what it means. It is right.